Ribeiro kaldı topun başında. İşaret geldi. Atsu kale doğru ve gol! Christain Atsu. Son saniyeler, son anlar. Christain
Christain Atsu Twasam is a Ghanaian professional footballer who plays for Turkish Süper Lig club Hatayspor and the Ghana national team. Christian was born on January 10, 1992. He was born in foah, Greater Accra Region of Ghana. He is the youngest of 11 children, whose late father was a farmer and mother a trader. In an interview with The Guardian, Christian recounted how he shared a cramped bedroom with his mother, twin sister who is now a nurse, and 4 other siblings. Christian was just 12 years old when his father passed away. After the sudden death of his father, he declared, "I am either going to be a doctor or a footballer." Atsu was in the first term of a 6-month training when news came that his father, Mr. Emmanuel, was sick, and he never got to see his father again. "I was not paid at the academy, and because of that, my father died. We did not have the money for the treatment," said Atsu. "I did not ask anything about his sickness, but I know he was drinking a lot of alcohol. He was a farmer. Now there was no one to help the family. That inspired me. I was either going to be a doctor to help the sick or make it as a footballer to provide for my family. The hard life I passed through, I know how it is. Those children on the streets, they don't have parents. They don't have friends. They have nothing," he said. "I try to provide food, books and clothes, but most of all, I want to give them hope. I want them to have a better future. It is more important for them to feel loved, to know there is someone there to help, someone who cares. They have lost parents like I did, but many, their parents just left them on the street because they cannot afford to have them or pay school fees. It happened to me too. It got to the point where my parents could not pay my fees, and I had to sacrifice school. I sold rubber bags in the markets with my friends. Sometimes I would be away from the house for 2 weeks without seeing my family, staying with friends just to forget things. I loved playing football, but I also had to work hard to feed my family. I could not see them suffering, especially my twin sister and mother." And then he was scouted by Feyenoord's West African Academy as a youngster. He attended the football academy in the central region of Ghana, currently known as the West African Football Academy in Sogakope in the Volta region of Ghana. Atsu said in an interview, "When I was young, we played football on the streets with our bare feet every time. Always and always I was out playing football because I loved the game. I remember my first football boots really well. They were Puma. Anytime I go to Ghana now, I still play in my bare feet on the streets. I love to do it." He is married with 3 children, a daughter and 2 sons. "My second boy, I named him Godwin because my past life was difficult. I said, this is me now. God will help us win," says Atsu, who also has another son named Joshua. "Their childhood will be different from mine," he said. "Yes, but I want them to have the same values. I am very lucky and privileged to be in this position. I had nothing and now I've got so much, so I have to give something back." Talking about giving something back, at 25, Atsu became an ambassador for Arms Around the Child, a British charity organization. He is a key ambassador for the charity home based in Ghana, South Africa and India. It provides homes, protection, education and support for children who have been orphaned, abused, affected by HIV and AIDS, trafficked or sold. He is definitely an unsung hero who has been looking out for the poor in his home country. In the description, there is a link to one of the videos where we shared the many testimonies of Christain Atsu's charity works that is not being talked about enough. Atsu was signed to Porto on May 14, 2011. He was just 17 then. He spent 2 years at Porto, including a loan spell at R.I.P. Atsu admitted, "It was really hard when I first moved to Portugal. It was hard leaving my family and friends at that age. I also had to get used to the weather, the food, the people, and the language." Then on 1st of September 2013, Chelsea signed him on a 5-year contract for £3.5 million, and then he was again loaned to Vitesse for the rest of that season. Chelsea went on to loan him to Everton, AFC Bournemouth, Malaga, and Newcastle. After spending the 2016-2017 season on loan at Newcastle, he completed a permanent transfer to Newcastle in May 2017. On 17 July 2021, Atsu joined R.I.P, spent less than a year there, and then in September 2022, he signed for Turkish Süper Lig side Hatayspor, based in Hatay, Turkey, which is his current club as at the time of this video. Since his debut in 2012, Atsu has made 60 appearances for the Ghana national team. He represented Ghana at the 2014 FIFA World Cup and at 4 different African Cup of Nations. In the 2015 African Cup of Nations, Ghana ended the tournament as runners-up and he won the Player of the Tournament and Goal of the Tournament awards. Thanks for watching this video. Please like the video, share and leave a comment. And if you have not subscribed, please do well to subscribe and turn on post notification. Bye. See you in the next video.
Around the child, we are building a school in Biography. Tomorrow I'll be going there, and we are
Ribeiro kaldı topun başında. İşaret geldi. Atsu kaleye doğru ve gol!